Hi everyone, I'm Moody Boo, and if you are new to this channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you checking it out. And if you're not new, welcome back. It's good to have you. So today is one that surprised me. I've gone through 2 of these samples of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. This one, it's a dribbler. The sprayer crapped out on it, so I bought another sample and went through most of it. I think I have a few sprays left in it. So, this one is an oddball kind of one. Because at the very beginning, should I tell you the notes first or my impressions? I'll just tell you before I even looked at the notes. I figured there was peach in there. Why I bought the damn sample, I can't even begin to tell you. I don't know. Because peach is just not one of my favorite notes, normally. But if it's done right with good supporting notes and it's sweet and not tart, not dry, it's juicy, it's ripe, it can be candied. Those kind of peaches I'm all for. It's just they're very rare. Well, thing is that I love this perfume after about half an hour. Because the first 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, I get a heavy cat piss note. There's no grapefruit in there or anything. I don't know if it's the peach. I'm not sure what it is that's contributing to the urine de feline smell. But it is there. And in fact, it was so strong the first few times. Well, it's strong every time I use it or wear it or try it or test it, whatever. But it was so strong that I put this sample away, and I was like, and it started crapping out, and I'd worn it like 2 times maybe when the sprayer started to crap out, and I was like, well, I don't care about it, because if I want to smell cat pee, I'll buy a cat and a litter box, and then I won't change it. Then the house will be full of the aroma de feline. So no, that's not what I care for. And I tend to find that if grapefruit is in there, sometimes that can add a cat pee smell. And there's a couple other notes too, but none of them, according to Fragrantica, are in this Tom Ford Bitter Peach. Did I even say that's the name of the damn perfume? There it is, Bitter Peach. So at the very beginning, it's bright. And again, it almost has that dirty ammonia kind of a smell to it. But then that goes away. And then it becomes kind of, it's as if a ripe peach became a flower and then was dipped in honey or something, almost made it candied. I really like it. I really like it. I may love it. I don't know. It's spendy though. It's a spendy one. It's a Tom Ford. So anyway, let me tell you the notes, because yeah, some of it makes more sense now that I see the notes. And you know Tom Ford, he can't do anything in a minimalist fashion. So there's like, 50 notes. There's peach, blood orange, cardamom, and heliotrope. Now out of those, I definitely get the peach and the blood orange. I think the blood orange is one of the things that's giving me that almost candied peach cobbler, almost kind of sweetness. So, and the cardamom is subtle. So is the heliotrope. The heliotrope, I would have thought would have added some powderiness to it, but I don't really consider this a powdery perfume at all. I consider it a juicy kind of a perfume, at least for the first few hours. And then it becomes much more floral to me, kind of a floral with a hint of fruity background. But anyway, so then they say there's rum, cognac, Divana, and jasmine. Now, as far as the booziness goes, it's almost like a peach liqueur, like a schnapps or something. I can see that, but it's not quite to that. There's a little more tang in there. Peach schnapps used to be a favorite of mine. It's super sweet, and it's not. To me, the schnapps smells more artificial peach, where this has a little more realistic ripe peach kind of a smell. Like I said, if it had turned into a beautiful sweet blossom and then dipped in honey. Oh, it's very pretty. The booziness, that's the only part I get, is that liqueur vibe. Jasmine now, I definitely get jasmine. It's not indolic. It's almost a gourmand kind of a jasmine. It's sweet. It's a little intensely floral, but the way it blends with the peach and the blood orange is like incredible. It's incredible. So the Divana, I don't even know what that really smells like. There's a bit of greenness in this perfume, though, I will say that. And I have a feeling Divana has something to do with green notes. And there is this earthy, almost, what am I trying to say? Barky, chippy, earthy dirt kind of a vibe to it. In the background, you just kind of got to get past the sweet beauty of it to get into the darker layers, because there are some darker layers to this, in my opinion. And it's that meaty woodiness, earthy, dirty, fresh dirt though, good clean dirt kind of meatiness is what I'm talking about. And then it says in the base, there's patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka, cashmeran, benzoin, styrax, labdanum, and vetiver. The sandalwood you definitely get, for me, I get the sandalwood. Patchouli, I don't really. Vanilla sweetens everything up. Tonka gives it, I think, some of that gourmandness. It gives it a little chewiness. And cashmeran, I think, just adds some warmth, because I find it to be a very warm, fruity, floral kind of a perfume. And usually that's not the case. Usually for me, fruity florals are very bright. They're cheerful, kind of thing, not necessarily inviting and warm.
Like, subscribe, ding the bell, ding, 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 ding.
The benzoin, I'm not sure about the benzoin. The vetiver may just add some more of that earthy greenness to it. The labdanum, I think that's part of the warmth I'm getting. And there's this gorgeous kind of smoothness to this perfume that is not always real normal for Tom Ford's perfumes. But this is really well blended. It's very smooth, except for that first 30 minutes when the kitty pee-pee thing is happening for me. I don't know if anybody else gets that. But then it changes. So, and then the styrax, I think, is a very floral smelling type of styrax, because there is much more floral nuances, in my opinion, to this than there are notes that are represented as far as the pyramid goes. So I don't know. I think that styrax might be a little on the floral side. It's really lovely. For me, the performance is really good. It's easily one of his 8 to 10 hours. It just depends how many sprays, what time of day, year, heat, if your skin's dry, things like that. And it projects pretty well. It's about arm's length. I think you could overspray this like most of Tom Ford's. You can overspray his perfumes pretty easily. And I don't think this is an exception, even though I think it would take maybe an extra spray to get there compared to some of his others. Sillage, very easily I leave sillage behind me. I've walked into it more than once. I would say this is a hint. You know, if this is unisex, it's a tick or two over on the feminine side, because it's this honey dipped peach flower kind of a vibe for quite a bit of the time until some of those warmer, earthier notes come in. And then it does get, I think, much more unisex. But it's a really subtle change. There isn't a lot of difference between post cat pee to deep dry down. So, and I kind of appreciate that with this. I'm really glad it changes the first 30 minutes, but after that, I'm really enjoying this. I am so shocked how much I like this perfume. Yeah, so there is that. Did I say everything? I think so. I think this perfume is fun. I don't know about frisky, it depends on the person. Formal, maybe one spray. It could be, because once you wear it for half an hour to an hour, it is one of those weird perfumes that's a fruity floral that actually could be worn to formal occasions. I do believe, as long as you don't overspray. It's very classy smelling, in my opinion. What? Peach? Ah. And then bitter on top of it? Yeah, I don't even, like I said, know why I ordered a sample. I guess Tom Ford, it was different. It looked different than what he usually makes. So I guess that had some kind of motivation for me, but weird. I really am enjoying this one. And once it has been around for a while and maybe hit some of those discount websites and I can get it for under $200, I'll probably get a full bottle of this one. So, and you know, the bottle is orange. So that's a little different for Tom Ford, but it's one of his normal looking shaped bottles. So I don't know what's happening to me. Just when I think I know what my own rules are, I whip around and I change them. So I might as well just burn the book, because I'm starting to think I have no rules in perfume anymore. I thought I did. I thought I knew some shit, and then other shit happens, and now I don't know shit. So yeah, clueless. I have a bunch behind me here that I haven't reviewed yet. I don't know why. I have to be in the mood. You know what I mean? I've got to be in the mood to, it's like I have all of these, I've been testing them a while, but I wanted to review Tom Ford Bitter Peach today. It's just a, I don't know, is it a chick thing, or is it a me thing, or is that a normal thing for most of you folks out there that are frag heads like me? So I don't know, but I just can't say I am reviewing this one today, this one tomorrow. It just doesn't work like that. I have to look at them and go, what do I want to put on? What do I want to wear? What do I want to review? What do I want to do? I don't know. And then I make a decision. So there is that. So, okay, yay. Well, thank you for being here. And I hope you come back very soon. And I'll be back soon as well. So don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. Use your own nose. Peace.